Hello everyone and welcome to the last part of the Lego Builder app that we have been working on. This time we will implement some functionality and create a little bit of markup to show what parts we have chosen. Last time we ended up with this, having all the different parts in the different categories here, heads, the upper body and the lower body, right? So now we want to be able to start building. For that we need some state. So right off the bat we're gonna create a new some more state here, and for that I'm gonna use a use state hook, and I'm just gonna set that to null as a default. Alright. And in here, when we set our items after fetching the different parts, I'm gonna add, in addition to the title and the items, I will add a key. And this key will be used for hitting the right key in our character array when we get to that. It will make sense later. So for now, I'm just gonna put in a key here. For heads, I'll put head, and for the upper body, I'm just gonna put upper, and for lower body, I'm just gonna put the key to lower. Okay. Right. Okay, cool. So now let's go down here. So as we saw before, we have all the items, right? So now we need to create some more markup. So the first thing that I would like to do is to wrap everything, all the items, in a div. So everything is under one roof, so to speak. And then I want to make another div around that one and make that into a flex container. So I'm not going to be writing any CSS here. I'm just going to inline all the styles, since it's pretty simple stuff, very simple stuff. So I'm just going to put display flex on this one, and down here I can add then another div, and this will be our character inside here. Okay, and that will also be a flex container. So I'm gonna add the property style and pass in flex here, and I want that to be going in the column direction, so I'm going to be adding that one like that. Okay, so in here, just to make it simple, I'm going to be adding 3 images here, and I'm going to put the source to whatever item we chose. So in our character, for the first image, which will be the head, that will be character.head dot the image, wherever the image is. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna put a height of 100, take this one, copy paste it down, and put character head here dot what is the property called? We can go back here to have a look. So if we go to the console, go here into our results, we can see that the image is this one. Yeah, and we can actually also see it here. That's my bad. Okay, so let's put it in here. Chart.upper part image URL, character.lower.part image URL. Okay, so since we passed in null up here, we actually need to make a check here. and that check is gonna be if character.head is set. If it's set, we can access the part image URL, otherwise we just put in an empty string here. Alright, same for the other ones. So for the upper, we will check if this character object has an upper property. If not, set it to an empty string. And same procedure for the last one, just for the lower body. Okay, now this should actually run. Oh, I made a small mistake here, so we need to actually pass in an empty array up here, otherwise it will give us some errors. So let's put in head, defined, upper, let's put in undefined as well, and lower undefined. Okay. All right, very cool. So far so good. Now let's actually implement the functionality to choose a part. So let's make a function here, call it choose part, and this function will take a key and a value. Yeah, and all we are gonna do is to take whatever key we get and then assign that key to that value, and then just copy the remaining. So set char, we can copy char, and for whatever key we get, we insert the value here. Okay, very simple. So for our image, our different parts here, our images, we can just pass in on click here, and then call our choose part. And now we need to make sure we're passing in the right key. Yeah, so the items that we're going through here, this might be a little confusing, item.items, but the items here, if we want to get the category, we want to just pass in the key. So to access that item key, we can say item.key, and then here the value, and the value is the Lego item. Okay, that should be all actually. So if we say that, go back, we are making our API calls. Now I should be able to click something here. Let's try to click this wolf head. Oh, seems like our wolf head was chosen. Now it seems to be in a little bit of an odd spot. Since we're working with a flex container, we can easily make the layout a little better. So justify content, we can try to put some space around, or space between even. Let's put some space between and then try to center things. Okay, adding these two properties should make it better. Okay, yeah, so we get the space between here, and actually, yeah, it seems like it's also more centered now. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so now if I'm actually clicking around these heads, it seems like this one is changing, so that's good. Now let's choose an upper body. Oh, that one, that worked. Upper body functionality is also working. Now for the lower body, let's choose a lower body, this one. Okay, that's also working. So it seems like our very simple function here is doing the work that we are looking for. Now that's cool. Maybe we should get rid of this key prop. It's been a little annoying. So here, let's put in a key here. So item, we can just use dot key actually, because that one is unique. And for the different items here, we also need to pass a key because we are doing another loop. So let's add a key to our image. That could be a Lego item dot, actually, yeah, let's just put in the URL. URL should be unique. Oh, okay. Going back to Chrome. No errors. We just get these warnings because we didn't add a alt prop to our images. Okay. Very cool. Seems like our tool is working. One last thing we can do, just to make it a little more clear whether a part is selected or not, we can add a some border. In fact, so if we go to our image here, we can add a style prop, and we can add some border. Okay, so we need to figure out whether this part is selected, and that shouldn't be too difficult. So if we look in our array up here, or in our character object, we can check whether character and then the given key, if that one is equal to the item we're currently at, if that one is equal, we know it's selected, and then we can add some highlighted border. That could be solid lag 1 pixel. And just to make sure the UI doesn't jump, we just add a border also, even if it's not selected. Here I'm just going to choose a rather grayish one, light gray. Okay, I wonder if this will work. Let's see in action. Okay, so far we got our gray borders, so that's working. Let's see if it's working when we select one. Oh, it appears to be working. We get the black border here. Just gonna zoom in a little bit so everybody can see. Yeah, we have the small black border here. Everything is working. Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, that will be all for now. A simple little project using some modern JavaScript and React stuff, and yeah, I was a little lazy here, I guess, just putting everything in one file, but since the project was so small, I just preferred doing it like this time. Okay, cool. Hope you guys learned something, and hope to see you in the next video.